is over. The 2025 Pro Footvolley Tour is back. Team USA athletes, international stars, are ready for a bigger, bolder, and most competitive season ever. You don't want to miss the offense, defense, and drama for what will be an unforgettable 2025 Pro Footvolley Tour. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, 2025 Pro Footvolley Tour Winter Series semifinal. Number 2, Williams Superboy, Team USA's number 1 athlete, and Bruno Suarez from Huntington Beach. They're going to be facing a formidable opponent in Moises Davalos, the perennial most valuable player, who's alongside Victor Martinez, the veteran on the tour, one of the most winningest athletes on the tour. This should be a spectacular semifinal, and we are ready to go. Martinez and Davalos in the blue and orange, and on the left of your screen, it's that super squad, the team that's expected to win the event. The favorites, it's Will Superboy and Bruninho Suarez. They're on the left of your screen in the yellow. Superboy, Bruninho. Superboy knocks it over. Davalos. Martinez off the chest. Davalos goes far side and scores, and Davalos and Martinez are up 2-0. Davalos and Martinez are the defending champions, so nothing shabby about that, obviously. However, this squad of Lobato and Suarez has been one that a lot of foot volley experts have just been saying, look, if these two guys were to get together and compete, it just could be just too much firepower on one squad here on the Pro Footvolley Tour. We're not sure if we've ever seen a team with this much firepower together. Right now, they're down 2-0. Match goes to 25. I'm JT Thomas. We're on beautiful Hollywood Beach. Suarez, Lobato. Suarez with a shark, and that's what we're talking about. Shark attack. That's 2 points. Remember, the Sharks count as 2 up until the third shark. So just like that, it's the score is 2 apiece. Davalos off the chest. Martinez down the middle doesn't score. Bruninho. Superboy's going to knock it over. Doesn't go in. Does go down, but good defense by Davalos. Davalos off the chest. Martinez. Davalos is at the net. Doesn't score. Superboy tracks it down. Bruninho's from distance. Doesn't score. Martinez with a drop shot near side. Superboy off the chest. Bruninho going long. Does he score? No. Davalos. Victor's at the net, doesn't go down. Superboy off the chest. And Bruninho with the shark. And that goes out of bounds, and it's 4-2 after a long rally. A great play there by Bruninho Suarez, putting it away. And the team in yellow have the lead. We're going to switch sides at every 6 points. The score is 4-2. 4 plus 2 equals 6. And good start to the match. I mean, we talked about the firepower early from Suarez and Lobato. Will they be able to sustain it, though? That's the question. And right now they have the lead with Lobato getting ready to serve. They've been serving Martinez. That's normally the game plan. Serve Martinez and try to not get Davalos involved. Martinez is at the net and puts it away. Good attack shot there by Victor. And the score is now 3-4. Never underestimate Martinez and Davalos, however. As soon as you underestimate them, they make you eat your words. So we've seen it before. Lobato off the chest. Suarez with another shark and drops another tremendous shark for the team in yellow. And just like that, that's their third shark. So the first 3 sharks are successful by Suarez and Lobato, and they're done with their shark attacks. So they've eclipsed their sharks at this point. So any additional shark attack would just be 1 point at the going forward. Martinez, Davalos. Martinez is gonna go down the far side, doesn't score. Suarez is at the net, no. Victor, Davalos on the far side. Moises keeps it in play. Good control. Good defense by the team in yellow. Bruninho's just going to knock it over. This could be a good opportunity for the team in blue. Can they put it away? Shark by Davalos. And that's a two-pointer. And Moises came ready to play. We don't see him go up for sharks all that often, but he didn't even hesitate. Gets up there and goes over Bruninho, and that goes to show the determination and the will to win here from the team in blue. And Victor saying, Moises, what in the world? You got away with a shark last time, but just a little bit too ambitious by Moises and the mistake, and it's 7-5. 7-5 for the team in yellow. And they're going to switch sides. 7-5 is the score. Match goes to 25. It's been a lot of fireworks early in the match. Superboy and Suarez, with their high-flying action, have already done 3 sharks. So they've gotten, the sharks out early, I guess. But any additional shark attacks are just going to count as 1 point. Shark attacks, for those that are new to the game, those are the foot spikes. Mistake that time by Victor, and it's 8-5. Look at the way Lobato and Suarez are cheering after every point. They understand the ramifications of these mistakes by Martinez and Davalos. I mean, you're not going to be able to you're going to win these games. They're going to be tight. They understand that. So every mistake is crucial. And another big point there by Suarez, 9-5. And they're trying to win the head game at this point. Not just the physical headers, but win it, the confidence. You're playing against the defending champions. You're the team to beat in the tournament, Suarez and Lobato. So you have to also play like that and think you're the team to beat. And right now, that's what we're seeing from Will Superboy and Bruninho Suarez. Martinez, does he score? No. Superboy, bad set that time by Will. Good chance for the team in blue to take advantage, and they do. A mistake by Will, and it costs them the point. A good header by Moises Davalos resulting in the point. It's those type of mistakes that, make the difference in the match. So sometimes you think about all the sharks and all that, but it's also the ball control. And Superboy is such a tremendously technical player that sometimes you make those mistakes, again, because of the confidence, because of the opponent you're playing against. Davalos is at the net, going long. Superboy's there, good defense. Good set by Suarez, and Suarez playing defense. Great rally. Superboy off the chest. Bruninho, does he score? No. Davalos thought about going second ball. Martinez with the drop shot. What a rally. Superboy's at the net. Doesn't go down. Victor off the chest. Davalos far side, and results in a point. Moises Davalos with the winner there. And we have a timeout. We're going to be back right after this.
Ligue 1, where football is driven by hope. PSG, Marseille, Lyon, Monaco, Lens are its leading protagonists. Returning in August, exclusively on beIN Sports.
back, folks. The score is 9-7 here, or 7 serving 9. Match goes to 25. It's semifinal number 2, a good one. And the all-Paraguayan team in the blue, another mistake by Victor right there, are losing at this point in the match, as the super squad of Will Superboy of Team USA and the Brazilian Bruno Suarez have the lead at 10-7. The favorites expected to get to that final, but they're going to have to get by the defending champions first in Davalos and Martinez. Victor scores, and that ball goes in on the far side. And Victor with a couple mistakes, but he's keeping his team in the match. And I mentioned earlier about the head game, about the confidence and all that. You know, if you're a shooter, like in basketball, you keep your head up. You miss some shots, doesn't matter. You keep shooting. You stay confident. Same thing in football. You get opportunities at the net. You don't score, it doesn't matter. Keep your head up and put them away later. Bad touch by Superboy. Martinez off the chest. Davalos! Another mistake by Will Superboy, critical, and it turns into a point. That's the second big mistake by Will off the set, and, you know, cheapishly knocks it over, and results in a point for Martinez and Davalos on the offensive side. Superboy, bad set again by Will. A good defense by Victor. And that ball looked like it was going out of bounds, and a mistake once again by Superboy. An uncharacteristic start to the match by Will Lobato. 10-10 as Martinez and Davalos had tied up the match. Victor getting ready to serve. Victor's going to keep serving Bruninho. Superboy, that time a perfect set, and Bruninho's able to drop the shark, but the play stays alive. Good defense by the team in blue. Bruninho, no. Martinez tracks it down. Davalos doesn't score. Lobato off the chest. Perfect ball, and Suarez puts it down on the shark. Tremendous pass by Will Lobato, and Bruninho is able to come away with the point for the team in yellow. Good offense that time by the team in yellow, as they have the slightest lead possible at 11-10. Match goes to 25. We talked about all that, you know, all the energy that they have to spend on the defensive side, on the offensive side, doing the razzle-dazzle sharks and the high sets. It does take a toll on your, you know, in your conditioning. And, well, I mean, if you are conditioned, it does take your toll on you physically, that is. And we're going to see if Superboy and Suarez are going to have enough in their tank for the entire match to keep playing with that much intensity. Score is 11-11. Lobato. Bruninho with another shark. Good defense by Davalos. Davalos with a chance to score. And he does. Nips the line on the far side. And Martinez and Davalos have taken their first lead. It's like they lull you into believing you're going to be able to pull it off, and then they start playing their real foot volley. Bruninho, great shot by Bruninho. A dink shark at the net, a drop shot, and it's 12-12. So, again, fantastic, you know, fantastic aesthetic offense that is by Lobato and Suarez, but it cost you, you know, physically. I mean, it tires you out. You know, the sharks after sharks, and Martinez and Davalos are tied here. They're comfortable, they're confident, and it's been a good match so far. So it's anyone's game at this point for here in semifinal number 2. Davalos off the chest. Martinez, does he score? No. Superboy keeps it alive. Bruno smartly knocks it over. Martinez, Davalos. Oh, look at that dink shot by Moises right in front of Will Superboy, and it's 13-10. Martinez and Davalos now have the lead, playing with a lot of confidence. Superboy, Bruninho off the set. Ooh, Bruninho gets away with that one. Not the best set ball. I don't think he meant to hit it over on purpose. It does go over, and Victor unable to chase it down, and we're tied at 13. 13-13 here on Hollywood Beach. A spectacular semifinal number 2, as the winner of this match will face Jonathan Silva and Lucas Pies in the championship match. Martinez, a mistake by Victor as he tries to go far side. 14-13, break point this time for Superboy and Suarez as they take the lead, 14-13. 14-13 for the heavily favored Suarez and Lobato. Tournament favorites. Are they going to get past Martinez and Davalos here in the semifinal number 2? Davalos off the chest. Martinez drop shot, and that's what he wanted to do last time. Unable to get it done. Superboy expecting that ball to go deep, and Martinez able to provide some trickery, gets it over, and ties the match. Davalos to serve. They've been serving Bruninho most of the match. They keep doing that. Bruninho's at the net, doesn't score. Victor off the chest. Moises scores. 15-14. 15-14 is the score as Martinez and Davalos becoming much more efficient at the net with the lead now by 1 point. Match goes to 25. Bruninho. Superboy. Bruninho from distance. That's not going to go down. A good chance for Martinez. Oh, Martinez. Does he score? Oh, my goodness. Wow. What offense and then defense by Will Superboy. Just complete determination by Team USA's Will Lobato. Ties up the match at 15. We have an incredible match here on Hollywood Beach. It's the Pro Footvolley Tour, folks. Footvolley, the ultimate sport. And just an absolute delight here. Once again, doing God's work here on the beach. Beautiful afternoon, a little bit windy, but just a tremendous match here on Hollywood Beach. Martinez, Davalos, Victor's at the net. Does he score? No. Superboy can't get it over. 16-15. Good shot by Martinez. We have a timeout. We're going to be back right after this.
Get ready for a historic second half of the year. International football, paddle, FIBA 3x3, combat sports, and the very best of athletics. The entire world of sports in one place. This is beIN Sports.
back, folks. The score is 16-15. Match goes to 25. An absolutely spectacular match here from Hollywood Beach. It's semifinal number 2. Potentially the final before the final. That's the way it's been billed. Suarez is at the net. Scores a tremendous shark by Bruno Suarez. And Davalos is saying, serve William Superboy. Stop serving Bruninho because Superboy's passing is just right on point. And it's been difficult for the team in blue to defend those shark attacks. And Davalos are playing very well and have that confidence back and that swagger. Martinez is at the net, but look at that great defense by the team in yellow. Bruninho, Davalos, Martinez scores, and it's 17-16. Bruninho had a tremendous first tournament on the Pro Footvolley Tour, playing with Gustavo Teodoro, and they came away with the championship. But since then, he hasn't won a title. He's been close, but hasn't won the title once again. So he hasn't repeated. But his skill level is just, it's obvious. He's a very, very talented athlete with a lot of athleticism, and he's trying to get to that podium, that first place spot on that championship win, playing alongside Will Lobato. So let's see if they do get there at 17-17, but they have to get past this very tough Martinez and Davalos side first. And Martinez and Davalos have other plans. The score is 18-17 in their favor. Victor Martinez is getting ready to serve. 18-17. Victor's going to serve Bruninho. Superboy. Bruninho with the drop shot. Martinez going deep. Does he score? No. Lobato. Bruninho doesn't score. Victor at the net. Drop shot. Does it go down? No. Look at this rally. And Bruninho, Superboy's there. What a player. Are you kidding? And that doesn't go over. Tremendous rally. 19-17. 19-17 is the score. Martinez and Davalos with the lead. Victor on serve. Bruninho. Superboy. Bruninho at the net drops a tremendous shark and brings it back to 18-19. Wow, what a match, folks. 18-19 is the score here. Incredible offense by the team in yellow. What drama here late in the match. Goes to 25. Victor. Oh, bad touch there by Moises, and it's 19-19. Good serve by Will Lobato, taking advantage of the wind coming at him. So sometimes it's better to just softly serve it over, because if you put too much velocity on the ball, it actually helps the other team. Davalos off the chest. Once again, difficulty getting it to his partner. Bruninho, good chance for the team in yellow to take the lead, and Will Superboy botches an absolute perfect opportunity. That drop shot would have gone down. 20-19, Martinez and Davalos. Davalos on serve. Bruninho. Lobato. Suarez, no. Victor. Davalos, yes, 21-19, and look at that. That point almost became like a two-pointer because it was an opportunity cost of not only scoring but giving up the point. And then Davalos comes back with the header. 21-19 is the score. Superboy Bruninho scores over Davalos. What a clutch shot by Bruno Suarez from Huntington Beach, 20-21. And team in yellow aren't done by any means. They definitely want to get to that final as well. Same type of heart and desire as the squad in blue. Got to give it to all four athletes here. What a match so far. Suarez on serve. Martinez. Davalos off the chest. Victor. And that goes out of bounds. Mistake by Martinez. And we are tied at 21 apiece. 21 apiece. What a match, folks. What an absolute barn burner of a match here on Hollywood Beach. It's funny because during group play, the teams play they play with a certain level of intensity, but when you get to the semifinals and the championship match, it's a whole different story. And you're seeing that right now. 21-21. Match goes to 25. I'm JT Thomas. Tremendous match here from Hollywood Beach. Bernino getting to serve. Martinez. Davalos. Victor's at the net. Doesn't score. And it's 22-21. Lobato and Suarez. 22-21. They take the lead once again. A roller coaster ride of a match here, as Martinez and Davalos are now down a point. Just when you thought the team in blue had the lead and the confidence, and that time Martinez able to put it away, and Moises says, split the defense, Victor. That's exactly what he did. We are tied. What an epic semifinal match here. Martinez on serve. Superboy. Bruninho, good chance for Superboy to score. He doesn't. Davalos. Victor's at the net. Drops it. Superboy, tremendous set. Bruninho, no. Davalos is at the net. Shark doesn't go down. What a rally. Superboy makes them pay. Not yet. Davalos. Martinez knocks it over. Bruninho, the best rally of the afternoon. Suarez misses the ball. Oh my goodness. We have a timeout. We're going to be back right after this. Welcome back, folks. The score is 23-22. And we are in disbelief here. After a tremendous rally, Superboy put a perfect pass to his partner. And Suarez, the best shark attack athlete on the tour at this point. I mean, he's got just the height. He's got the timing. He's got those shark attacks down. I mean, he's just so clutch. And at that moment, the worst possible moment for Suarez to not capitalize on the opportunity. A mistake costs him big time. It's now 23-22. Match goes to 25. The momentum has shifted in the favor of Martinez and Davalos playing on the better side with the wind going into their face. Bruninho, can he redeem himself? Bruninho's at the net. Davalos with the defense. Bruninho keeps it alive. Superboy from distance. Martinez. A shot. Oh, no. Davalos repeats the mistake that Bruninho had done on the previous point and gives that point away. 23-23. We are tied. Wow. What a mistake that time by Davalos. I mean, he sensed the blood in the water. That's what he wanted. He sent that shark. That shark goes down. It would have been a two-pointer, so it would have been 24-22. So Davalos going for the killer shot. Sometimes you have to go for it. He did, but it didn't work. So right now it's 23-23. So, but if Davalos does a shark, game's over. Martinez is at the net. No. Martinez. Davalos is at the net. Scores 24-23. And Victor telling him in Guarani, just stick to what you're good at. Not discounting his ability to shark the ball, but Davalos has the best header in the game. Victor Martinez and Moises Davalos at 24. Suarez and Lobato in the yellow at 23. They have to score or else it's over. Bruninho. Superboy. Bruninho to stay alive. He does. 24-24. Bruninho with a monster shark attack, tying up the match. The match now can only end at the earliest at 26. It's 24-24. We're on Hollywood Beach. I'm JT Thomas. Epic semifinal number 2, the hottest sport in America. Footvolley, the sport that needs to be in the Olympics, folks. It's more than deserving. Martinez, does he score? Superboy can't track that down. 25-24. Talk about velocity on a header. Martinez drills that shot. He was far from the net, too. So he comes away with the point. 25-24. Martinez and Davalos once again on match point. Superboy to stay alive. Bruninho, Superboy drops a shark. And that's why he's Team USA's number 1 athlete, Will Lobato, with a clutch shark attack. 25-25. The earliest we can end the match is now at 27. What a match, folks. 25-25. Will Superboy getting ready to serve. A shark by Davalos would end the match. Davalos with the chest. Martinez is at the net and comes away with the point. And Superboy was there, perhaps would have defended it, 26-25. Once again, a clutch shot by Victor Martinez. 2 clutch shots in a row for the Paraguayan. Moises Davalos on serve. Bruninho, Superboy. Bruninho can't mess it up, and Davalos for the win. That's it, folks. 27-25. Davalos and Martinez are able to come away with a gigantic win here in semifinal number 2. We'll be back for more right after this.
Hey guys, Melanie here. I've got my ball, I've got my pro Footvolley net, and I'm going to be playing Footvolley all summer long.
That was Melanie Blanco, U.S. Footvolley star. Folks, you can have fun this summer by playing Footvolley. Get the official ball and the official mini court super fast setup, and you can play at home, backyard, park, or on the beach. Play Footvolley this summer and enjoy.
Hey, it's Melanie, and I'm having a great time on the beach with my pro Footvolley tour net. You got to get yourself one today. Let's rock.
Halfway through a thrilling season, the Premier Paddle Bordeaux, from June 30th through July 5th, live on beIN Sports Extra and beIN Sports Connect.
Welcome back, folks. It's the 2025 Pro Footvolley Tour, and today we have the final. This should be a massive match. Jonathan Silva of Team USA and Lucas the Model Pies. Lucas Pies and Jonathan Silva versus Moises Davalos and Victor Martinez. This should be an absolute incredible match for you folks. It's the 2025 Pro Footvolley Tour from Hollywood Beach, and we are ready to go with Jonathan Silva and Pies on the far side in the stripes, and Davalos and Martinez coming off that big win in semifinal number 2 here in the blue. And match goes to 25, and organizers are hoping they can get the match done with before it gets too dark. I mean, it's really playing with fire this time here on the Pro Footvolley Tour. 1-0 for Silva and Pies. They're in the striped jerseys. On the left of your screen, Martinez. Does he score? Play continues. He does score. It's 1-1. It's Silva and Pies. They're going to try to pull the upset. I mean, they played a good semifinal number 1 against a pesky Lopez and Ramos, as they were able to pull that victory off. But against Martinez and Davalos, they're really going to have to put their best 2 feet forward, and their best headers, and their best shoulder balls, and their best defense. All of them. They're going to need the entire package to overcome this Martinez and Davalos squad that are playing extremely confident after that massive win over Suarez and Superboy. Davalos, does he score? Pies, bad touch. Look at that. The Wonder Kid keeps it alive. Davalos is at the net. And once again, great defense by the team in stripes. Davalos going second ball that time he scores. 3-1 for Martinez and Davalos. At this point, the all-Paraguayan squad of Victor, Martinez, and Moises Davalos are your favorites to win here in the championship match, simply because of the big win after the last semifinal. Of course, they need to have enough energy left in them to be able to pull that off, because you're playing against a very athletic Silva and Pais, who also defend well, but right now they're off to a good start at 4-1. Granted, they're playing on the better side. It should be noted that playing on the right of your screen, you have a distinct advantage of the wind coming at you. You know, it's something that's very important. It should be mentioned. Bad touch all around by the guys in stripes. There's just an uncharacteristic start by Silva and Pais with just tough ball control, not coming away with good reception. Second ball, not putting your partner at the net, and consequently digging themselves in a hole at 5-1 here early. Again, match goes to 25. It's not sound the alarm bells yet. They've now switched to the better side, so let's see if Team USA's Silva is able to come back into the match. Silva is served. Pais. Jonathan's at the net. Good shot by Jonathan, and it's 2-5. That's what you want to see from Jonathan Silva. Jonathan Silva, the better player on that squad on the right of your screen. He's going to have to step up his game and carry Lucas a little bit. Lucas getting ready to serve. Lucas is going to serve Victor. Bad touch by Victor. Victor's at the net. Drop shot. Good defense by Lucas. Jonathan thought about going second ball. Doesn't. Davalos. Martinez splits the defense and scores. That's his favorite shot. That shot, well, I don't want to say that's his favorite. His favorite shot's the dink shot. Victor's got the best dink shot in the game. But if you anticipate the dink and just make the slightest move forward, just any type of inclination that you're going to go forward, he will split that defense like it's, a hot knife going through butter. I mean, he smells it. He senses it. And as soon as you make a little bit of that, you start moving forward towards that dink shot, anticipating it, he'll split the defense. And that's hard to defend when he does. Lucas is at the net, shark attack. Silva, Lucas second ball. Jonathan says, why? And Davalos is at the net. Does he score? No. Lucas. Jonathan Silva going long, and that ball goes out of bounds. That ball goes out of bounds. And nothing going their way right now. Silva and Pais down 7-2. Martinez getting ready to serve. 7-2 is the score. Beautiful shot from the aerial camera here. Victor. Pais. Jonathan Silva second ball. Good drop shot. Victor's going to get a chance to score at the net, and he does. 8-2. And Jonathan just upset early. Nothing going their way. Good defense by the Paraguayan team in blue as they extend their lead. 8-2. Victor's on serve. Jonathan second ball. It goes over, and it's 3-8. Sometimes you just have to take matters into your own hands, and that time Jonathan Silva goes second ball, and it skips over the net and goes in. Victor. Davalos. Martinez. Drop shot. A strange set ball that time by Lucas, but trouble controlling the ball on the far side with Martinez and Davalos, and now Silva and Pais have halved the deficit to 4-8. They're down 4, but more importantly, they're 21 points away from winning the match. Silva's getting ready to serve. Victor. Moises. Victor with his traditional dink shot scores, and it's 9-4. I mean, that's what he likes to do. He comes charging at the net, and it's just any other player on the Pro Footvolley Tour will hit it hard. He's able to contain himself and then just drop it. Good defense by Moises. Lucas. Jonathan's at the net, and a good defensive play by Victor. Jonathan tried to go long, and Victor was waiting for him, and there was no one back playing safety, and it's 10-4. And Jonathan complaining that the set balls are just too tight at the net, not giving him much of an option. Silva, Pies. Silva with a drop shot scores, and that time a better set ball by Lucas, and Jonathan able to really pick his spot on the court. He had the option to go long and drops it, and both defenders flat-footed, 5-10. Silva and Pies are going to have to come up with some big defensive stops. Lucas getting ready to serve. Lucas is going to serve Victor. Dabalos. Victor, does he score? He does. And Lucas is going to have to defend that ball. I mean, that's his. He's left-footed. The ball's coming to his left side. We're going to have a timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Defending champions Lech Poznan are ready to defend their crown. The Polish Ekstraklasa returns this July and will be there every week, all season long, exclusively on beIN Sports.
Welcome back, folks. The score is 11 serving 5. Match goes to 25. Bad touch by Lucas, and it's 12 to 5. 12-5. Martinez and Dabalos coasting here, but they got to get to 25, so they're 13 points away from winning the match. Lucas. Jonathan Silva. Lucas with the drop shot. Good shot by Lucas, and they needed that, and it's 6 to 12. You're going to switch sides. So the bright spot for Jonathan and Lucas is that they're going to the better side with the wind coming at them, and perhaps that could change some of their fortune as they're down in the match here. This is the championship match. Bad touch that time by Martinez, and a terrible ball by Moises, and it's 7 to 12. Switching sides right now makes a big deal. The wind coming at you, I mean, it's a big deal. So this is a good stance for a good opportunity for, and you look at that, 2 points in a row off of good serves from Jonathan Silva. So they switch to 12-6, is now 12 to 8. Martinez, good defense by Lucas. Pies, no, he's got to score off that, and Moises is going to make them pay. He doesn't. Not yet, that is. Martinez, good set ball. Moises drills it, scores. And Jonathan is saying, look, you have to score. You can't give these guys 2-3 opportunities. Because at the net, you come up with a big stop, you have to come away with the point. You can't give Victor and Moises multiple opportunities. Jonathan doesn't score. Dabalos goes long, and it's 9 to 13. Silva and Pies are back into the match. That's how you get back into the match. It's defense and obviously an offense, but really making your opportunities count. Lucas Pies is going to serve. Martinez, Moises, Victor from distance, and that goes out of bounds. And look at that. Look at the change. Look at the impact that the change has made on the court side. It's 10 to 13 now. Remember, they switched at 6-12. 10 serving 13. Pies is going to serve high. Good serve. Martinez first time over. And Lucas, come on. And, Jonathan is upset with that with 100%. It's just, Jonathan's right. It was just so obvious. Victor telegraphed that chest set ball or first time over, whatever you want to call it. And at this juncture of a match, and with so much on the line, Lucas has to defend that ball. Bad offense by Lucas. And Dombo's going to try to make them pay, and he does. And Jonathan is saying, you're going to have to score. Jonathan giving him good balls, but look, arguing on the court is also not going to help. Guys in stripes have to stay positive and have to play as a unit. It's 10-15. Match isn't over yet. Jonathan, good sent. Lucas with a shark. That's what they needed, and that's a two-pointer. And that's the first shark for the team in stripes. That's a big-time clutch shot by Lucas. And, when your teammate is barking in your ear, and the best way sometimes to get away with that, or get out of the doghouse, that is to come up with some big shot. And that time we saw it. And a good shot. Talking about a big shot. Martinez from distance once again. Just tremendous strength from the neck. From distance, able to score off the header, and it's 16-12. Match goes to 25. Martinez and Dombolos just 9 points away from the championship win.
Match goes to 25, 16-12.
Silva. Jonathan Silva's at the net. Drop shot scores. 13-16. Match is far from over. A good comeback from Jonathan and Lucas. Jonathan on serve. It's 13-16. Victor says, calma. Calma, che, calma. Jonathan getting ready to serve. 13 serving 16. Match goes to 25. It's Pies, Lucas Pies' serve. Remember that streak? The comeback was when Jonathan was serving on the far side. Not this side, on the other side. Martinez. Dombolos. Martinez from distance. Jonathan. Lucas doesn't go down. Dombolos tracks it down. Martinez. Good chance for the team in stripes to come up with the big shot. And Lucas Pies. Oh my. And Jonathan is beside himself because he knows that would have been an absolute huge 2 points for the team in the stripes. And instead of it being 15-15 or 15-16, or 14-16 that is, or 15, well, it would have been a 2-pointer. Instead, it's 17-13. Silva. Pies off the chest. Jonathan drills it and scores. 14-17. Yeah, it would have been 15-16. That's correct. It would have been a big turnaround instead. Well, let's not talk about the past. Get back to the action here. Martinez. It's one thing in foot volleys. You make a mistake, the best thing to do is to just ignore it and continue playing and doing your best. And oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a defensive play by the team in blue. Moises Dombolos, let me tell you, what a master, just majestic defensive play. He just believed in it and was able to follow the play and keep it alive and knock it over. Jonathan Silva's at the net, doesn't score. Martinez going long. Good chance for Jonathan Silva to score this time. Does he? He does. Gets it over Moises. Just very smart shot by Jonathan Silva. Match isn't over yet. Tremendous championship match here on Hollywood Beach. It's the 2025 Pro Footvolley Tour presented by Genius Sports. City of Hollywood, the official host sponsor. Hashtag Footvolley LA 2028. That's a no-brainer, folks. And footvolley needs to be in the Olympic Games. I mean, there was breakdancing, and that was a joke. And it's time that footvolley becomes an Olympic sport. There's too many gimmicks out there. You see, see folks. We're not going to berate other sports, but if you're watching football, you get the point. This is the type of sport that deserves to be. This is the sport that deserves Olympic inclusion. Moises Davalos with a dink, no. Jonathan Silva off the chest. A shark opportunity. Does it go down? No. Victor, can they make them pay? No. Good defense by Jonathan Silva. Silva, can he make it 17-18? No. 16-19. Once again, a clutch opportunity to really put them back into the match, and instead they don't capitalize. 16-19 is the score. 19-16, that is. Silva with the mistake. Victor's getting ready to serve. Up 3 points. Pies. Jonathan Silva, can he score? He does. And Jonathan Silva with a big dink shot right there. 17-19. Team USA's Jonathan Silva playing tremendous foot volley. Jonathan Silva getting ready to serve. Ooh, and Jonathan serves out of bounds. Jonathan cannot believe that. He serves it out of bounds. And the score is 20-17. Victor and Moises 5 points away from winning the championship here on Hollywood Beach. Davalos on serve. Jonathan Silva. Lucas Pies, good set ball. Jonathan's at the net, doesn't score. Martinez tracks it down. The drop shot by Moises goes down 21-17. And Moises, just his drop shot is just so smooth. He waits till the very last second and drops it in front of the opponents, right in the middle. 21 serving 17. Silva. Pies. Jonathan Silva thought about the shark. Doesn't shark. Moises is there. Victor's going to go long. Good defense by the team in stripes. Jonathan Silva, can he shark this? No, he can't. Good defense again by the team in blue. Moises Davalos. Victor Martinez far side and scores. And Lucas Pies kicking the sponsor boards in just disgust. We'll be back after this.
The Copa Sudamericana knockout round playoffs, where ambitions survive or disappear. Win and advance. Starting July 21st, exclusively on beIN Sports.
Welcome back, folks. What a championship match this has been. It's 22-17 as Martinez and Davalos 3 points away from winning the championship here. But Silva and Pies have not given up. Lucas. Jonathan crushes it and scores 18-22. The match is not over yet. Every time we think Jonathan and Lucas are done, they come up with some big plays and convince you otherwise. Lucas on serve. Victor. Moises. Victor's at the net. Does he score? Jonathan Silva tries a shark and doesn't. I'm not sure he made contact with the ball. And let's see. Not sure what the call is. Saying he made contact with it, so they're giving him the shark. Martinez vehemently disagrees, and that's the third shark. So the score is 20-22. 20-22. Lucas Pye's getting ready to serve. Martinez is saying, how is that a shark if he never touched the ball? Yeah, very questionable call there by the ref, but he's closest to the ball, so we're back to the action. 20 serving 22. Martinez, Davalos, Victor's at the net. Jonathan defends it. Good chance for Jonathan Silva to really make this game a ball game, and he does. 21-22. 21-22 is the score. Lucas is getting ready to serve. The team in blue a little rattled. Martinez, Davalos, Victor's at the net. Does he score? No. Pies, Jonathan Silva from distance. Another mistake by Jonathan Silva, and it's 23-21. And perhaps a little bit of justice on that, because it never looked like Jonathan Silva made contact with that ball. But we're going to go back to the action here. It's 23-21. Lucas Pies, Jonathan Silva's at the net, scores. And it's 22-23. 22-23. Match goes to 25.
Wow, these guys don't want to leave yet.
22-23. Jonathan's on serve. Down a point. Silva serves Martinez. Davalos. Martinez from distance. Does he score? And Jonathan, good defense, but Lucas smacks the net. And it's 24-22. Mistake that time by Lucas Pies, just too aggressive. Not a smart play by Lucas. He really should have just let that ball go. I mean, I know what he's trying to do, but sometimes you have to control yourself a little bit better. 24-22, Davalos and Martinez are on set, match point. Lucas, Jonathan Silva to stay alive. A shark by Jonathan, no. Davalos keeps it alive. Martinez, Pies, Jonathan from distance. Martinez for the win. Victor for the win. Victor for the win. Victor for the win. 25-22. Victor Martinez and Moises Davalos are your champions here on Hollywood Beach.